Hello, hello. Good evening, good time zone. Welcome on in. We are back. It's been a little bit because we missed Darkest Dungeon last week, but we're back. We're back again now. So that's good. We're just starting off with a brand new run here. Hey, love. Welcome in. Okay. Captions are good. Options are good. Oh, thank you for identifying both of those things for me. That's amazing. I appreciate you. In that case, I think the only thing I need to really do is bring up our queue and potentially pop some people because I don't know if I've taken care of this since the last time we. Yes, because Picto, Sammy, Banjo, and Mango were in our previous group. So let me quickly. Let me copy this command here also, so it's easier. Let's get you removed. Let's get. Sammy. Let's get. What did I say? Right, Banjo and Mango. And okay. And you know what? Since this is left over from the first game, we're just gonna. We're just gonna remove that extra one too. How do I spell this? We haven't seen Valens in months, so that's fine. So now the only people in the queue should be. Yes, just the 4 who are going to be in this group, actually. So that's convenient. We only have 4 people in. We're going to need to get some more people to join for next run.
While the flame still burns, hope remains.
Not worth it. I mean, if I were still doing that, I did intend to put them into that Darkest Dungeon 1 run that we were playing through if their character they had died, but.
Your sanctum, adrift in this bituminous
Now I wonder
nightmare.
what these are. Oh, is this what people were talking about where they said that the early access version only has 1 out of 5 acts? Is the first act denial and you could potentially choose which act you wanted to play? Is that what these other things are? So we haven't unlocked anything else here, but we'll just.
You have cowered in your crumbling denial long enough.
We'll just pop in here. Not sure honestly what it sounds right. That's the only thing I can think of, but maybe I could be way off.
The Crossroads. Who will step forward into the light?
Guilt, loathing, failure, regret, disgrace. Rejection, disgrace. Evil as pure as the scar on his face. Okay, so who do we have in our queue? McD, Delicate, Proud, and H-Ken. That's quite a squad. Who's going to be who, though? I don't think any of them are here early on to choose their character, which is fine. I want the runaway again for sure.
Nothing remains.
What do we get?
Save a burning will.
Let's
to
knock one
survive.
back and enjoy what life has to offer. Fear of death and dying. Ooh, that's rough, but we'll keep it. Hey, Safe, welcome in. Hello and happy Monday. Happy Monday to you as well. I hope you are doing well, if you don't mind me saying. Who else is in this squad? McD, Delicate, Proud, H. Ken. Delicate liked being the Arbalist in the first game. We don't have an Arbalist in this one. Not the Hellion again.
Beneath bloodlust and fury, there is emptiness and shame.
Let's take the Highwayman, and I just can't not take a dedicated healer. Maybe other people can make a dedicated healer. Or run without one work. Ooh. If HP is less than 50, round start, there's a 25% chance of removing a stress. Ooh, that's really good. That's really, really good. Winded, they also lose stress, though. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Master of the Photar and its advantages. Ooh, Head in the Sand. 1 damage, 15% chance of blinded. Ooh, that's rough. I already looked at you. What do you have? Ooh, that's really good. Light sensitive. If flamed greater than or equal to 75, you take 2 weak at combat start. Oh, that's rough. You're doing okay, thank you. Oh, glad to hear it. Hope you're doing well. I am doing pretty well. A little bit late starting stream, but that's okay. I don't even know why. I thought I showered the length of time I would normally shower, and then I got out, and it was time to start stream, and I was not ready at all. I don't know if I just zoned out, but somewhere along the way I lost 20 minutes of my life. That's fine. What do you have? Clutch hitter. That's good. Toon Hummer. I wonder if that randomly... Maybe their humming upsets the other members of the party. Maybe that's bad for like relationships and stuff. What do you have? Slippery. Ooh, chance of dodge at round start. And another Toon Hummer. Must randomly agitate people. That's got to be what it is. Who had stuff that I thought was bad? This I kind of find to be rough, but I can manipulate that as long as I don't get my flame too high. It's not a problem. We'll go with this. We'll see what happens. Now, who's who? Who's who? Dismas can be... Make you proud. McD can be our dope Hellion. I'll make H Ken the healer, I guess. I should include capitals on the people who actually have capitals in their name. And you'll be Delicate. Dope. That's the team. That's the crew. And I'll deal with popping those out of the queue later. This team's called Cut and Run, whatever that means. As a reminder, of course, if people want to have characters for future runs named after them, we do have the queue set up, so it's just !join if you want to hop in. Do you have access? To what? Access to remove people from the queue?
When you are ready, this rutted roadway will finally take you home.
Oh, yeah, that link doesn't show the right jobs anymore. That's true. Have a host will eat supper? Thank you, Bree. I appreciate that. Did the alert not play? I don't even see it in the activity feed. Are my alerts and my activities not working? Oh, you can do it, love. Oh, it's an offline host won't show. Ah, understood. Understood. Thank you for clarifying. But you have alerts for offline hosts. Is that something I can set up in Stream Elements at some point? I don't need to get it going right now, but I'm just... Streamlabs only. Ah. The only thing they've ever done right. Also, thank you for dealing with the queue, love. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it.
Karma abhors waste.
We're cruising.
To take all you can.
What are they starting us with? Ooh, a lot of laudanum. Some pretty good stuff. Scout chance for Hoarder, okay. We've still yet to actually get to the Hoarder. The Hoarder supposedly sells better stuff than the inns. I should try if I can to find one. Especially because we're going to have this. Starting us with lots of laudanum, which is good. And extra melee damage. We're going to slap that on McD for sure. This is a good starting set of items, I would say. I like it. I'm appreciative of it. Can't remember McD's numbers. It's a 90... No, it's not. That's delicate. 225. 225. Stun resist. Generally, I'll just stick that on a healer. It's really annoying if healers get randomly stunned. For now, you can... Oh, no, what? Search 22 and 25, and you're like... So close. It's the combination of those two. Wait, what is it? What's it alerting me to with McD? Yeah, okay, I understand. Oh my gosh. Why are we chugging so badly all of a sudden? That's really slow. I thought I solved this problem. Or not solved it, but I got it running better last week.
Despite our differences in age and position, we shared a keen fascination for archaeology, folklore, and of course, occultism.
I did. I turned it off while I was in the shower. Running this stream is the first thing I've done since I turned it back on. Now we're going okay. Or a little better, at least. Still not running at full speed, but it's... Oh, and see, as soon as I say that, it starts to chug again. I wonder... Are there... I think I've already looked at the graphics settings, but is there anything more I can turn down? No, they're already on low. I could turn VSync off and lower the FPS. That might help. Or it might hurt. I think it helped. A little bit. Maybe. I wonder if I should actually maybe try VSync off but 60 FPS, because there's something along the lines of like if you limit your FPS to too much lower than like your monitor's natural refresh rate, like that can cause its own problems and stuff. What did we pick up there? Slime mold, which I don't care about, but apples and cheese, which is always nice to have. Let it auto run. That's fine. Hey, McD, welcome in. Good to see you, friend. You're actually, you're in this party. Oh, it seems to run pretty nicely if I just leave it on auto run. This feels okay.
You can feel it.
But then they avoid the obstacles. You need to hit the obstacles to get me random items. What are you doing, coach? Can I steer even when I'm not the one telling it to move?
Is more than a failure.
Seems like I can.
It is a promise to do better.
Now you've slowed down again, though. That's fine. No, no, no. Oh, we're gonna miss that one.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Oh no, not the spreading stain. Whatever will we do? Oh, the combat. Oh, we get a little bit of hang at the start of combats often for some reason. Toe to toe, that's a forward move. You can... Yeah, we can probably just finish this off before it gets a turn. Death blow. You go next. I don't think I can one-shot you.
Lethality writ large.
Tried their best, though. That crit's not too bad. Horror. Oh yes, I kind of remember how you work. So you're taking 2 already. Let's see if we can double up on that. Set you up to die. Yeah, perfect. Resist. Unfortunate. You're dead, though. Oh. As long as you get this kill here, we can... I bet you can't hit that target. Unfortunate. Well, Hoarder, that's okay.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Dun, 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 dun.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Okay. If you say so. Okay. Still doing that -5 leagues to the inn thing. Don't know if that's a bug or what, but...
Lower your guard. Soften your gaze.
Oh, delicate and HK became more
It
friendly?
is safe here.
So what do we acquire? We've got this. Who has our highest speed? I guess rather just what are our stats in general? Speed 5, 6, 6, 5. Oh, okay, so you're all kind of the same. Let's make you speedy. I don't know why.
The means of mastery.
We gotta look at what our options are here. Smokescreen gives combo, which is pretty nice. We don't have anything that does anything to combo. Self-heal on run and hide is pretty useful. Random adjacent monster when... Oh yeah, that would work. I just love having Wicked Slice upgraded, so I think I'm going to do that one. The 30% death resist is just so useful for finishing off enemies.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly. The provinces and cantrevs of our land.
Sprawl in the Tangle. Okay.
And undone.
Minus death blow resist. 100% scope chance for academic studies. Avoid the Watchtower, avoid the Watchtower for both of them. Hope plus 250. 3 mastery? Holy shit. That seems really useful. We don't really, like... as we discovered before, 250 hope, like, our wagon can't hold that much anyway. So it's kind of pointless. Although it probably contributes to end game like experience and stuff for leveling up our character. But I think we're gonna go here for sure. I like the sound of this much better.
Trenches and tents.
Hey Banjo,
Lines
welcome
of a
in.
war that was never fought.
Chance of purging a negative quirk -1 stress. Ooh. That's really tempting. I think we're going to hold our money, though, because we have, on our stagecoach now, we have a 100% chance of scouting out the merchant. So I think we're just going to... Oh, excuse me. Attempt to do that. Then again... Wait a minute.
Spend what you can. For wealth no
Chance of
longer
purging a
has
negative
meaning.
quirk. Right now, they only
If
have
Indeed, it ever did.
their single negative quirks, right? So I could definitely get rid of, like... I could just get potential. Well, not definitely, but I could. You have 2 stress. It might be worth getting rid of your head in the sand or attempting to. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get lucky and get like a really strong start to this run. Roach 2 stress. Didn't say anything about the quirk. Oh, it did get rid of the quirk. Thank goodness. Okay. Good to go. I also could have gone for light sensitive. If we get another one, we'll probably try for get rid of the light sensitive, but that's pretty dope. Okay. Let us journey onwards into the tangle. I'm so yawny today. Apologies for that. I don't know why. Ah, it's still really choppy at times. It's chugging. I don't think there's anything else we can
War
fuck with, though.
rewards only resignation.
I don't think the VSIG change really made a difference. Let's try that one just for the hell of it. You return? Welcome back. We've got a hospital there that we know about. Another academic study. Has it told us where the watchtower is yet? We have to avoid the watchtower. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for the mandatory scout. There's the Hoarder, where we're gonna attempt... Okay, there's the watchtower. Dope. So we just need to avoid that. Oh, there's another Hoarder down here. I don't think we have enough money to go to the Hoarder right away. We'll probably try to head for that one. There wasn't one later than that, was there? No. Okay, hopefully we can get some relics and go to a Hoarder. Though there's also, of course, always the matter of where the party members want to go in terms of, like, for their stress relief and stuff, so we'll have to see. Fight. We have 1 vote for the Hoarder. 2 votes for the Hoarder. 3 votes for the Hoarder? Fuck. Okay. That's fine, I guess. That's where we're gonna go.
Let us hope the madman's scrounging has borne fruit.
I've been playing a mini 4-wheel drive mobile game and putting together some listed parts for 3 color-coded RC cars in game. So the project seen you spending over a week trying to locate the appropriate parts, and today you learned they were wheels and tires that match the colors of each build. Oh, learned there were wheels and tires that match the color of each build. Oh, gotcha. That's quite a lot of customization options. It's a lot to go through, oddly in depth for a game. Oh wow, well, that's really cool that they put that much effort into it.
He struggles to decide what is real, holding back fits of laughter and tears.
That's not good. Poor Hoarder. Okay, we got 14. What do you sell? Some pretty cool stuff that we can't... Okay, so this is where we get much better trinkets than we get from the inn. What was that, 80? Oh, that's the coach kit that produces poultices. Let's go. Chance for all nodes, produces whiskey. Oh yeah, those would be awesome to have. Boxing gloves, stitching kit. Whiskey's a pretty good pickup. -3 stress, that's really good. But we often have trouble with inventory space, so I don't think I'm going to buy anything here. At least not at the moment. Did you hear him mumbling truly mad, that one? What's wrong with mumbling? One for the question mark. Actually, I need to look ahead. How... No, the question mark forces me to go to the watchtower, so I can't go to the question mark, because the quest for this run is to avoid the watchtower. So sorry, but you two each have to take some stress, because I'm not doing that. Went so far as to conclude the motor and gears inside the RC cars. Oh wow, they must be quite passionate about the pastime. Oh, probably needs the red set of wheels as red, green, and blue. Oh, okay.
Perhaps you are finding your
almost
courage
there.
at last.
These two are quite stressed. Maybe I should have gotten those stress relief items that we were offered. Can tell you're tired. That's alright. Just some typos, no big deal. You can have the bunk next to mine. Ooh, make a D. Putting on the moves. The Forgotten Outpost. Who wants to do what? You'd like to fight. You would also like to fight. If we do your fighting, they move? They get shuffled if we pick you, I guess? I mean, why not? May as well take whatever advantage it can give us. If that does indeed give us an advantage. I guess it brings this thing to the front, and this thing's probably what we want to focus down. You both have block, that's fine. Blight resist is 30. Let's try it, I guess. Nice. Taking 6 damage per turn. That's fantastic. Andy! Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for 10 months. Welcome back to Name Pending. Wow, that's a lot of months. I really appreciate that. I hope you have been doing well. We didn't quite stop this thing from being able to get a turn off, but it's okay. We're to St. John's for the weekend? Oh, nice! I hope you had a good time. Good trip. Assuming it was a trip for pleasure and not entirely like work-related or something. Either way, though, I still hope you had a good time. Got back about 2 hours ago? Oh, wow, not. That's just barely home then. Weather was pristine. That's awesome. I'm so glad you had good weather while you were there. You don't have death resist, so you're gonna die next turn to our dots. The weather here right now is very rainy. We are getting drenched today and overnight, which is fine. It's not that big a deal. We're gonna have to try to get rid of that if we can. That weakness when the light is high is not very desirable at all. You're already taking 2. Now you're taking 6. You have 7 left. Unfortunate.
Steady yourself.
Ooh, crit. Okay. Sure, if you say so. Oh, where my webcam currently is, we're completely blocking the turn order. Does anything important ever show up over here? I don't know. We'll find out. You've taken some hits here. Oh, we don't have your move that pulls things. We should probably put that on. Because right now you don't really do a whole lot for us for stuff that's further back in the lineup. Take aim. Four is fine, that's not a big deal. Lots of debuffs though. Should probably heal you, I think.
A little help, impeccably timed.
Wait, you have death resist? I didn't realize. Trying to decide what buys you want to put on each RC building game, since You want each to be at least somewhat unique? Sure, that makes sense. Not that the parts you're using aren't unique enough, but the body determines what the car looks like? Yeah. A friend of yours suggests the fastest one be an armored minibus. That would be pretty funny. Nice crit. Can... Should be enough to put it. No, not quite. Let me just smack it again.
An unavoidable end.
Store. Okay. That's blow good. Hey, H-Ken, welcome in. You are in this. You are in this party. I think. Which one did I make you? I want to say the Plague Doctor, but I'm not positive.
An impressive haul.
I'll have to check. What do we get? Some good stuff. Okay. Imagining an armor bus zipping down the lanes of a track makes you giggle. Yeah, that's a pretty funny image. Yeah, you're the Plague Doctor. That's what I thought. Did we just pick up another stun resist item and it's more laudanum? We have a lot of laudanum. I should probably start. I wonder if it's going to keep giving it to us at this rate. I should probably start tossing some around to remove stress if... Or at the very least, I guess I should... Anytime someone gets horror, I should just automatically use laudanum on them if I'm going to be having this much of it to go around. So it doesn't really matter where we go now. Actually, ideally, I'd like to go here and hit that Hoarder again. Or hit the next Hoarder, just because we've got more stuff to spend this time. I don't think there's any way for them to the characters to differentiate between question marks. Yeah, some of them show preference because they're both just question marks. That's good. That means it lets me take the one I want to take. We're lucky to have you. Ooh, who's proud? On good terms with H-Can. You know this blasted coach, you'll be fine. What are we coming up on to? Oh, a hero shrine. Ooh, whose story are we gonna continue pursuing? Do we want to keep doing the Plague Doctor, or do we want to check somebody else's out? Was just watching Arcane. Pretty sure it's the best show you've ever seen. Oh wow. Yeah, I picked it when I finished it the other night. I don't know about best I've ever seen, but I was thinking that it's up there for maybe the best thing I've seen this year for sure. I thought it was really, really good. For me, this year it'd be between that and WandaVision. Shrine of Reflection. Oh, now I have to decide though, which character do I want to... Whose kit I guess, is missing stuff. Because doing these unlocks a new move ability. Or we could try to fully do the characters we've already done a little bit. Let's do this. Finally satisfy your Pokemon card craving today by pulling a shiny Mew from the Celebrations pack and a shiny Ditto from a Shining Fates ETB. I'm not sure what an ETB is.
Beloved.
That you found in a random card shop in a mall. Oh, that's fantastic, Banjo. That's great. That's some excellent luck. Well done.
Good fortune is a rare and wondrous thing. She straggled from place to place, drenched and hungry.
Oh, no.
Until a kindly woodsman and his wife happened upon her. Childless themselves, they welcomed her into their home, where she warmed herself in the glow of their hearth and hearts.
Okay. What new skill did we get? Cauterize. Requires target bleed, uses 3, heals 25% and removes bleed. Oh, that's dope. Very specific, because it can only be used on a target that has bleed, but dope nonetheless. Oh, Elite Trainer Box. Gotcha. That's awesome. Took you ages to figure out what one individual was supposed to be referencing. You now know and feel smart. Supposed to be referencing? You mean just like what the name referenced? Or... God had a huge asshole tank in your custom run who was just really arrogant at the end, was like, make sure you give someone the comm, maybe me. Walked out with 6 comms. Oh, you mean you walked out with 6 comms. The name, Wanda. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's Wanda and Vision. I just wasn't sure if like you meant like a different reference in the show or if you specifically were talking about what the title referenced. So we just got that for you. Do we want to use that? What abilities do you have? Let's... I think I want to put Ransack on, and I think I also want to put... What does Smokescreen do? Let's take off Firefly, we'll put Ransack. Let's take off Earthlight and put Cauterize. Let's give that a try. Sounds fun. Yeah, you have lots of extra abilities that we could put on, potentially, as well. Press target HP below 50. 10% healed per positive token. Oh, and removes all positive tokens. That's right. That one seems good. But... we would need to have a lot of buffs rolling to use it. You can't use Incision in the rank you're in. So we might as well turn that off and put something else on, right? Blood Grenade seems useful. Dope. Yeah, the title confused you for the longest time until it clicked that it was just the main cast name. Sure, yeah. I think it also play off older media and stuff having the Vision in name, including television, so play on that plus their names. Yeah, that's what you're... Yeah. I think that's more or less what I was thinking as well. Debuffs enemy... Wait, what? Tech Metal? Hello. Thank you so much for...
on the reception too.
Gunslinger, thank you so much for that follow. Tech Metal, I really appreciate you using that Prime Gaming. Thank you. Does this have an ending? You know it's early access. I don't believe it has an ending at the moment. From what I understand, the final game is supposed to be like 5 acts, and this is only the first act. I haven't beaten the early access version yet, though, so I don't know if there's like a makeshift ending added into it, or like what happens when you beat this run that's available here. This is technically only my third run of the game, so I'm not too sure if it has an ending or not. Debuff enemy move resist chance to daze. Am I even running any characters that are gonna move enemies around? I guess we have that. Yeah, I'll take that. Toss that on you for now, just in case I want to assist in moving things forward. Plus bleed resist, we'll hold that for now. Sit there and spout random facts about things you probably didn't know. You've beaten the beast with Blue Baby and you don't know if anyone will understand that? Beaten the beast with Blue Baby. I don't think I do. Oh, Binding of Isaac. Gotcha. I knew it wasn't the case, but the thing my mind first went to was like horse racing, just because horses always have ridiculous names, and so I could just sort of picture an announcer being like, "And Blue Baby's coming up on the outside, and the beast is in the lead." You thought of Marvel Beast? I mean, that's a good thought too. I'm pretty confident there's no Marvel character called Blue Baby though, so I didn't or it didn't ping that direction for me. Fuck Blue Babies or fuck Beasts, whichever. I mean, I can condone one of those two things.
A simple choice. At least it should.
And with why they was blue and felt oddly sad about a fictional character. I've never played Binding of Isaac, so I don't know anything about that. You were a Blue Baby? Fair. Got some stress heal. They both wanted to go this way. I actually didn't even look where they wanted to go. I was just like automatically heading to the Hoarder because that's where I wanted to go. I forgot to take their stuff into account. So far we've taken all paths that don't have combat in the middle of them. Not necessarily intentionally, I just sort of what's happened based on where we wanted to go. But I find that amusing. We're just sort of leisurely driving along here.
He chatters incoherently, but his prices remain fixed.
Well, that's fine, I guess. What are you selling this time around? Got 32, so we could afford... Ooh. We can afford none of the goods. Ranged attacks plus 15 damage is actually pretty good. But I don't have any characters that I'm only using ranged attacks on, so that's actually probably not worth it. We'll save up and hopefully buy some of these better things later on. What do we got? 22 of this. Unfortunately, we still can't get any of the coach upgrades. We could get another one of these. Ooh, yes, I said I wanted another one of these because I really want to try to get rid of... Do I want to grab the cards too? Just for the hell of it? Yeah, why not? I like the cards. Like improving affinity. Oh, so it's all question marks, so it doesn't really matter where we go, I don't think. And then they all converge back into the hospital, so it literally does not matter. And it even alternates, so like there's no fight, 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 no fight. So
deliberation.
We can go to any of these locations. I'll probably just go straight down this middle path. I wonder if you can still get the Racing Stripe series of RC bodies. There's a few of those, and it'd be fun to use them in your builds. Do certain parts and bodies become unavailable at some point? Glad to see the run is going well. So far, so good, yeah. We're doing okay. Event exclusive. Oh, gotcha. Past event races cycle every so often. Okay. Well, that's good at least that there are more chances to get them again later on. Here we should have another combat. What the heck is this thing? Oh, we got shuffled? That's really annoying. Blocks... Oh my god, it's blocking so much damage. Implication. Pillager. You are in a rough spot here. You can laudanum yourself, and then I guess just move back? That shuffle's really annoying. However, I've got multiple characters that can jump forward, so it's okay. Oh, but what? We just took off all your moves that are effective from the back line, didn't we? Shit. Can you share something hilarious that just happened in Animal Crossing? Of course, love. Absolutely you can. Currently racing for sellable parts so you can make muns. Nice. Get that money. Okay, that's okay. We're almost back in the order that we want to be in. This thing seems like it's gonna be a problem. That said, what's that gonna do to self? Winded. What does winded do? Less damage and speed is reduced for each winded token. Persists until the end of combat. Ooh. I don't think I want to reduce your damage. Just to apply a weak to this thing. It's probably gonna like one-shot somebody and be like, I wish I reduced its damage. Went to visit Butch and he was like, check out my meme shirt. Just thought you'd be excited to check out this fancy number. And what was the meme shirt? Was it amusing? Load shot. Ooh, okay. And then that buffs you again with block? Son of a bitch. It's the cat with lasers? Oh. That's a good one. Oh, heavy resistance to everything. This thing is a bitch and a half. Do we just cauterize our own wound? No, we can wait and we can do that next turn after we've taken or helped take out this frontline character. Okay, now you can dash forward though. You don't have death blow resist. We could just finish you off. We're not going to be able to stop this from doing anything this turn anyway. Right, so I think the best play is probably is... I just loaded though, which means he's probably going to do a big attack. Let's do the Yop. Okay. We weakened it, so it shouldn't be able to do anything crazy. We should also... Ooh, we could finish you, or we could attempt to blind it. It doesn't have high death blow, or higher debuff resist, really. But we could guarantee a kill on you. Let's guarantee a kill on this thing. We just weakened it, so it's fine. We'll try to blind it next turn. Because we won't be able to re-weaken it.
There is comfort in
Misfire.
company.
So just a really low... We only have a few rounds left to end this fight, though. Which is going to be tough. Because this thing keeps blocking for... How are you supposed to kill this thing in 5 turns? I'm a little confused, to be honest. Now it's going to load again, right? We're just going to reapply its block. I don't know if it's possible to kill this thing in 5 turns. You would need to do a ton of damage. Or I guess just have characters that can bypass block, which there are some of. I don't have any in this party, but... Seems like it's heavily armored. Oh, absolutely it is. Resisted the blinding gas. Great. I think the majority of this game's gacha options are completely pointless because despite being focused on certain parts, they each cost 500 gems a pop, which is a lot for a single part per pull. The only premium pull that's actually worth it is the 10 pull option. Sure. Explodes on the final turn. I mean, that'd be nice. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill it otherwise. We're starting to chunk away, actually. What are you going to do, misfire again? No, you're going to do big damage. Okay. Nice riposte. We might be able to kill it, actually, on the final turn here. Now the thing is, there's no way to apply blight to you, so I guess we just gotta hit you for the small amount of damage that we can. 2's better than nothing. Now, do you have death blow resist? Final round. No, you don't have death blow resist. Okay. So we just gotta smack you for all the damage we can muster. 5's a good roll on that. Only 6 left? Okay, we might be fine here. Okay, there we go. The riposte helped a lot. Dealing 9 damage back to it with that.
Even the greatest of threats.
+1 mastery. Yours for the taking. We have a lot of mastery points, which is great. Water. Stay hydrated, everyone. It's a good call. It's important to stay hydrated. Why do we have exclamation marks on everybody? Did we get a trinket there? Probably. Yeah, we got the wolf's head. Put an extra speed on... Doesn't really... Well, not you. Sure. Here we go. Taking your water in the form of Dr. Pepper for now? Fair enough. Enjoy your most sophisticated of beverages. I'm not saying you're a gremlin, but you have totally wanted that cannon to explode. I mean, that would have been very amusing. I don't think it does, though. Darkest Dungeon is not the type of game that would be nice enough to make an enemy just die on its own for the lulz. I can't picture that happening at all. If only.
Facing oblivion, these folks have kept their honor. Have you?
So far, yeah. My honor is intact, I think. -6 relics, but plus flame, plus food. Coach equipment, mixed loot. Oh, you both do the same thing? It doesn't really matter then, does it?
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
Cheese, bread, a bunch of shit. Chance to scope for Forgotten Shrines, nice. Burn Salve, nice. Bleed Resist, Bleed Bandages. Okay. Lots of good stuff. Human resilience is truly a marvel. What did I get? A bleed resist thing, right? Who has the worst bleed resist on the team? Ooh, 20? $20 is not very good. Your sense of humor in a nutshell, you get a really big and threatening machine, it just suddenly explodes when you otherwise would have lost. Well, to be fair, we wouldn't have lost the fight if we hadn't killed it in time. The fight just would have ended and we wouldn't have gotten rewards for it. But you don't lose when the fights time out, you just don't get any benefit for doing them. Oh, my headset cord is kind of... There we go. It was hooked on something. Hospital. We don't really have anything to do with the hospital, I don't think. Nothing to remove, nothing to... Let's take the first watch together. Ooh. Who are you taking watch with, Delica? H-Can. Mm-hmm. Oh ho. Okay. What's going on at the hospital? This isn't the hospital, this is a combat. Wasn't I coming up to a hospital? And wasn't I on a path that wasn't supposed to have a fight in it? Whatever. You're at 9, you're gonna take 3 anyway, so you'll be at 6. You are gonna take 3, you'll be at 4. This is guaranteed to do 6 damage. So we'll smack you. Nope, that just kills you straight out. A low blow. Greasy. $11. That seems a little excessive. Four bleed for 3 turns. We'll get rid of that when we get a chance here. Let's replay grenade these 2. Should be... yeah, you'll be dead now. Ow. Rough, but okay. Extra damage because you're below half health, though. Always good. That's still 4 for 2 more turns. That's worth dealing with, I feel. Actually, we'll also just toss out a laudanum. We need to use our items more anyway. You would like to rage? Okay. Sounds good.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Are you also going to reckless attack, or not going to go all in just yet? Gonna add a chaos burst just for funsies. Oh, I can't wait to get the actual breakdown of how the class works. Nice death blow.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Okay, it's 3 things down. Now, unfortunately, you don't have anything that can hit that character where they are at, particularly. What you can do is clear this corpse out of the way. I'm tempted to pull this thing up. We've got several turns left. I think we can actually afford to cauterize, get rid of the bleed, and do a self-heal here. Love how they all invoked rage in their own ways. Oh, absolutely. Well, obviously he's a fantastic player and contributes a lot just in general. One of the biggest things I miss, though, about having Travis at the table is how, like how in Campaign 2, every time Ashley would rage, because he loves barbarians so much, he would get so hyped for her choosing to go into rage like every single time. And I wish he was here to doing that for Taliesin. But he will be eventually, so it'll be fine. I guess it was Plague Grenade, right? So excited to learn whose character actually is. Same. Very excited for who he is and how they're gonna weave him meeting up with the rest of the party into the story. Okay, now you're up front. Ooh, 6? That should be enough with the dots to kill you. Yep. Never mind then, we just need to do self-care stuff for the rest of the turn. Passing will just smack another corpse, I guess, for now. Just beat another corpse, it'll be fine. You have a laudanum, right? Toss that on our most stressed out character. And then, I don't know, shoot this other corpse. And now you will toss a heal onto Delicate up here. We're good to go.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
It's true. The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now.
Some pretty good stuff. Oh, here's the trinket I was considering buying. The ranged attack one. Who will I put that on? Because my front three characters are mostly using melee attacks. And my backline character does dots with a ranged attack instead of like actual flat damage, so I don't really have someone who's good to put this on. I guess Proud, because Proud does occasionally shoot the backline targets with the gun in order to try to take out important things, so we can stick it on there and that should be fine. What do we got left in the run here? Fair number of spots left. There's an academic study there. There's a cultist encounter over there. Another hospital, we don't need to. At this point, I just want to be in as good a shape as possible when we get to the Guardian, so that I can hopefully... I've yet to feel comfortable taking all 3 fights against the Guardians. I've done 2 at most, I think. I didn't do the 3rd one. I'm going to be reluctant to do it this time as well, though, because we have so many mastery points that I think we have like 5 or 6 mastery points that we can spend.
Deployed to a winding front, meant to prevent the cult's descent from the mountain.
And I'd feel really foolish if I got too aggressive against the Guardian and then didn't even get to spend any of those. Oh, here's the hospital we were coming up to. So that fight was just random, I guess, even though the map was saying there wasn't a random fight. I just said I want my characters to be as strong as possible when we get to the thing. Should I heal somebody up to max? Yeah. Well, let's spend all our relics and get D up to max health. And then continue on our way. One for the study. 2 for the study. Three for the study. Dope. Give me that stress relief. So far, this party is fairly... like, they've mostly agreed on where to go. Come on, no one be disagreeable, right? It's always the worst when, like, it's 2 and 2, and so no matter what, you're giving stress to somebody. Or when it's like 3 to 1, but the 1 is the one who has the most stress. So you're like, I really don't want to give you more stress, but I also don't want to give 1 point of stress to everybody else. It's so annoying. A walking nightmare. Oh, waking nightmare, not walking. I don't need to control it right now. It'll do its own thing. There's lots of those. You're an important part of our little band. Ooh, who's proud? Encouraging McD. Nice. We've had some varied... everybody's sort of being friendly so far. The academic study. Now these are often like all my party members want to leave. I don't know if I'm just not bringing the right party members to interact with stuff, but like, oh, here we go. Whatever smells the strongest, minus 10 light. Trinket chance, mixed quirk HP damage. Ooh, that's concerning. We don't know how much HP damage it would be. If that's a negative quirk, this is really bad. If it's a positive quirk, then it's fine. Flame, trinket chance, mixed quirk, stress mixed. Ooh, so a chance to get stressed out instead of... We're gonna go with this one. Resolution's not good. Stress heal, though. Fine.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Excuse me? Combat item creates an uncontrollable frenzy for bloodshed. The blood. Is this a reference to the Crimson Court DLC? It must be. It's gotta be. We've got the blood. Kind of digging how that character model's a mix of Bo and Yasha too. Oh, you mean you're Hellion? Yes. Yeah, it kind of is. I can see that for sure. The blood. Yeah, we'll take all the blood. That probably fills our inventory with stuff, I would have to guess. I'm gonna have to toss some stuff. Superstition has no place in science. Thanks for the input. No, it doesn't seem to think that I need to throw stuff away. Resolution has sworn off the bottle. Okay, that's not that bad. As far as negative quirks go, that just means I can't use like whiskey and stuff for stress relief. But that's actually not that annoying as far as negative quirks go. Now with that said, yeah, that puts us at max. Should I give the blood to somebody just so we can test it out? I mean, you were the one who touched the thing. We'll give you one. You're using laudanum still. This move resist reduction stuff I don't think is that great. So maybe I should just make sure to use it in my next couple fights just to get rid of it. Got a couple people holding laudanum. Wait. You have 3 laudanum, which means... How do I take a single laudanum here? That's how. There, break that 2 into 1 and 1, and inventory spots are opening up. You can do it, horses. I know you can. Pull the heavy wagon. Okay, there should be combat somewhere in this section. And then... This could potentially, depending on where people want to go, be the last combat we encounter before the final.
Let us temper this world's cruelty. Just a little.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll try my best to temper the world's cruelty. Now, I wonder if the blood is just a one-time use item, or if there's, like, some sort of other underlying, like... Does it have a chance to give me a disease? No, surely not, because you don't see the blood nearly enough in this game to keep a character alive if they would have the Crimson Curse, right? So it's just got to be a reference. I think, at least. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, what do we got here for our fight? Gargantuan enemies? What does that mean? They don't look too special. Sign up for another treasure island. It had been in the queue for over an hour and the island crashed. It was almost your turn. Oh no. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, love. That's rough that you had to, that you waited that long and didn't get anything. Two damage. Five damage. Dysentery. What does that do? Minus 20% max HP. Annoying. Super annoying. That's the one that's gonna die, so that's fine. Let's just go to work on the next one. Do you all resist blight? You do. If you have 45 blight resist. It's rough. Keep our stress down. Now we gotta try. There's nothing else to do. That's fine. Oh good, our whole party gets to go before they go. What are the chances we can end this fight before they get more turns? Oh! Not great if we don't even get the debuffs that we need. Not the debuffs, but the dots. Let's just burn a ton of laudanum. Okay, well we'll kill at least one of them this turn.
The work continues.
Seven, that's okay.
There is comfort in company.
Nice, we got the burn.
Scavenge what you can, and be off.
Oh, just
once
4
more.
relics? That's not very much in the way of loot for a fight, but that's okay. We will take it, and we will be grateful for it. Speaking of relics, how many do we have in total? Oh, those are the only 4 we have. Okay. Fair enough. We may get some from here. Since we picked up that dysentery, it would actually be kind of nice to get some relics from these 2 things and then just go up to this hospital and cure that disease immediately. I'd like to have that 20% HP back before going into the fight. Not that there's a good chance I'd be able to get... Well, if I had enough relics, I could actually heal up to full at the hospital after removing the dysentery. Can't imagine this trip without you. Aww. McD. Oh. We arrived at the thing too quickly and I didn't get to see who that was with. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Flame and chest or minus relics. Even more flame and even more stuff. What's the chest? Mixed loot. But it's a bigger chest. Is there flame at 33? We don't even have 6 relics. I feel like this is a better deal. This actually might give us some relics, though. And as I was just saying, we need relics, so...
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
An invigorating stew and an impermeable poultice. Should have gone with the other option. It's fine. Now I have too much stuff. I think I can finagle here a little bit, though. You have 3 of those left. Each guy has 2. I don't care about chalk dust. Actually, chalk dust can just get it out of my inventory completely. Hello? I'm having a really hard time dragging this. There we go. I just needed to have that character menu not open. You can do it. I really hope the full version has some performance improvements. With the changes I made, this is definitely running better than it was the first couple nights we tried it, but I'd like it to be smoother than it is. Be disappointed if there isn't. Mm-hmm. Me too. Good optimization not being a thing for early access, but you want the game to be readily available to as many players as possible. For sure. For sure. And I mean, that's betas and early accesses make it a lot easier to do that, because once you get like performance data from a much wider variety of machines, that helps a lot with that kind of stuff. So hopefully they do a good job with that, and it is noticeably better. Okay, what are we going to have for this one? Do I have the option to get some relics? I'd like to acquire some relics, if you'd be so kind. Ooh, drastically different suggestions. Minus 15 light. These weaklings, what's theirs is ours? Oh my gosh, McD wants to steal their stuff. Cannot let others fall while we succeed. But this cost me 25 torchlight? I can't give up 25 torchlight. I don't really want to give up 15 either. This is rough.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Just food item, healing stuff. Rough.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Oh no, our coach is laden. We don't need those bandages. I wanted to... Who was it? Delicate, I think I want to give some of the blood to. Stock you up with laudanum, or top off your laudanum. Am I gonna get any use out of these linseed oil flask? No. We're gonna give you the blood too. Then we're gonna toss laudanum, and we're gonna toss this extra burn salve. Okay. Now where do people want to go? We don't have enough money to make use of the hospital, so hopefully they choose question mark, because I don't really want to... Unless we got really good rewards from this fight, there'd be no point in being at the hospital whatsoever. We've got one for question mark, and nobody else cares? That's unusual that only one Oh! H-Ken at the last minute wants the hospital, but we're just gonna keep going this way.
Look ahead. A place to reflect. Remember.
Plus, this gets us another hero shrine, which gives us even more mastery points. We're gonna have like as many mastery points after this one section as we did like almost in the entire run that we did before. Like our characters are gonna, our abilities are gonna be real strong. Sit next to me at the inn, won't you? Who's gonna sit next to who at the inn? Oh, delicate and proud. Adorable. Oh my.
Who will face the
Now who are we gonna send in? We've got pretty good... I don't know if I want to max out particular characters, or if I want to get more options for these characters. We've only got like 2 moves we're using with the Hellion right now. I feel like getting something else for the Hellion to potentially be able to use in their kit could be useful. The Hellion in the first game had a like self-heal, self-bleed cure. Or no, did they?
Chapter 1.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different character. I thought, no, I think they did. Be nice if we could get them some sort of self-heal ability.
She was young to join the war band, but any who challenged her readiness were met with clenched fists and violent indignation.
Sure.
Having bloodied the last of her detractors, the matter was considered finally settled. On the eve of battle, she joined her clanmates in a raucous celebration, her stein and her spirits overflowing with abundance.
Okay. So what's this minigame gonna be then? Is it a drinking minigame? Oh, we don't get one on the first one? Maybe it varies by character. Because I'm pretty sure the other 2 characters we did, their first visit to the shrine was like a fight that I had to do with them. Anyways, an extra mastery point. And bleed out. Oh, self-winded. 4 to 8 damage with the target 4 bleed, though. That's strong. You can only use it on the front row character. Worth visiting there just for the mastery point, though. Hey, Delicate, welcome in. Welcome back to Name Pending for 12 months. Oh my gosh, that's an entire year of support. I really appreciate that, friend. Thank you. What's going on today? Not too much. We are on a Darkest Dungeon 2 run. You're actually in this party. What do you want from me? Oh, because you got this new ability. Now that said, do I want to run that instead of... Toe-to-toe could be useful. What don't I want to run? You can't really use this from the positions that you... We can hold it, I guess. Nice, what are you? You are a new character that wasn't in the first game called the Runaway. Your kit involves around this new type of dot called burn. So it's just burn damage. You light things on fire. You also have a degree of like stealth mechanics you can do, like stealth yourself or remove stealth from enemies. You've got a heal skill that removes bleed called Cauterize, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty neat character. Where are we at? What's the map say? Oh, we're just heading for the final fight now. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get it. Our torchlight is only at 9. Oh my god, the enemies have such a high chance of battle advantage and stuff. Did I see your message about Liquid in the group chat? Yes, I did. I had to think about it for a second. Liquid, brother. Act 3 duo super stuck? Oh gosh. Oh my god, our light's down to 3 now? This is rough. If it goes down to 0, we immediately fight a cultist fight, right? We should have taken more things that gave us torchlight. Yep. Fuck. Not good, not good, not good. Oh, maybe it doesn't automatically put us into a cultist fight as soon as that happens?
Reality comes asunder before our eyes.
Well, we're here against the Guardians. Let's see what we can do. Which part of Act 3? Not that I remember them all necessarily, but this doesn't look too bad. Do we... okay, they spawn with those. That's normal. Do we pop our blood now, or do we save it for... Wait, it gives targets stress, but it also guarantees crit, strength, and speed. Okay, so it's kind of like a one-round boost thing, but gives a bunch of stress. Let's see if we can get through this first fight.
A breakthrough.
Nice crit, okay. That's a good start. Now these 3 things are all going to go... How much speed do you have? 4? Surely one of my other characters is going to go before this thing goes. It's half damage to that Arbalist. Is that a brand you have? Yes. Yeah, you've got like a hot... Well, I don't know if it's really a brand or just a hot poker, but... Actually, no, it probably is a brand, because I believe the character's backstory is that they were actually branded at the religious, by some like evil nuns at the religious orphanage or whatever that they were in. Ow. It's not end of the world in terms of damage. Can we finish this thing off? No, not quite. Soon, though. Good lord. Oh, wait, you mean bad lord? Are we going to give that an attack? Yeah, I'm probably going to, because I really want to take out this thing in the back here. Nice, okay. You'll hopefully... I did say evil nuns. Okay, where are we at? You don't have death resist. These two both have slight death resist. Okay, so those two things are both going to die, though. So that means... What do I want to do? I guess we just start smacking these two in the middle here. We could yank one of them forward. Doesn't really seem helpful, though. You're going next. Your penalty in blood. Ooh, okay. Get some relationships developing. It's not a big deal. It's okay. So wait, who's... Those two things are going to die. You already went this turn. You have not gone this turn. Taking 2 damage, you're at 14. Unlikely I will deal 12 damage to you, but it's possible. Nine. It's okay. Dead. It's okay. Another debuff? Is that just stacking the... Yeah, it is. Okay. You could use a heal. It'd also be nice to get rid of that block with a low damage attack, though. Yeah, let's do that.
A slow dissection.
Stack the blight. 6 is
An
pretty
unavoidable end.
good. Oh, you're going next? Annoying as hell. Let's try to finish you off.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Of course. Yeah, also below half. Shoot. We should have healed the character who needed that more.
Lethality writ large.
Okay, well now you're both in range to be killed. Okay, that one's down. Oh, I'd like to get a heal off on you, but our healer doesn't go until the very end of the turn, and I don't want this thing to get into their attack, so let's just try to finish it. Not that McD can actually hit it with anything right now, so I guess just whack a corpse. Perfect. Pull it into range for you to just... Ooh, Death's Door, okay. Well, if you insist that you want to stay alive, that's something. Weak for 2 turns. We could actually maybe accept an attack from it. If it does the blight here, that's fine. If it lives through the blight and gets 1 attack, and then I get to heal, that's fine too. Okay. No worries. We're in pretty good shape. Let's try another one. Okay. Big fellow and this thing. We've dealt with this before. Everybody got some heals, though, between rounds, which is nice. Who do I try to take out first? Putting dots on the big guy, I think, is the play. Or attempting to do that. Resist, okay. Resist again, okay. Sure. Crit for 14, though. Nice. Another crit for 14. Okay. I will definitely take 2 dot resists in exchange for 2 crits. I think that's a perfect trade for us. Okay, you're in healing range again. That's fine. Who are you going to go after? Not a problem. 7?
The slow suffering
Bleed. Good.
begins.
That's actually useful for us. Because since you have a bleed on you, we can target you with the cauterize if we get the opportunity here. Now the knight has 66 death blow resist, so the only one who should really be attacking it is Proud, because Proud ignores 30% death blow resist. I mean, other people can if they have the opportunity. But Cauterize is actually really good. That's fine. Some debuffs, no worries. My tea is done. I'll grab some water. Make sure to stay hydrated, everyone. Now we could heal Proud, but I'd like to attempt to put a blind or something on this thing so that maybe it misses its attack, because its damage and speed are buffed. And I'd like to avoid those if possible. Yes. Now we still only a 50% chance to miss, so we've only given ourselves a 50-50 shot here to... Oh, you're gonna... That gives you riposte, I think? It does. Also clears your blind. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Gotta take this foot soldier out at some point too. Now this could be rough, but come on. Not a death blow. Got riposte freight, that's okay. Ooh, and a bleed. It's a little dicey. Gonna head to bed. Thank you for the stream. Okay, Bree. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you get some excellent rest. Have a good sleep. Fuck. Ow, 13. You're making it tough for me to want to keep this fight going. I mean, not that I have an option to end this fight, but I mean, like... I'm reluctant. Well, we'll see. We'll see how things look when we get through it. But I'm reluctant to.
Unavoidable end.
Okay, we definitely need to heal.
A little help impeccably timed.
You're gonna cauterize yourself.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Evening, Griff. Welcome in. Good to see you. You're our highest health character. You could actually afford to take a riposte. So let's... Oh, or you can just get the death blow. That works too. That works excellently, actually. I'll take it. Six. Okay. Please let these dots kill you. Now Death's Door. That's okay. Don't do anything too... Okay, also the weak though, that's nice. Actually, this might be alright. We can afford to get a heal off here. Let's see if we can stall to get a heal. Depending on when this thing goes in relation to our witch doctor. Or a plague doctor, rather. Not a witch doctor. Okay. The plague doctor will get to go. If we just stall to the heal, it's going to get another attack off. Unless this kills it. But it also still has a weak left, so that's fine. Oh, we don't have a... shoot. What would this apply to you? Immovable and taunt? Sure. Ah, that's the death blow, so we don't get the heal. That's fine. That's not a big problem. We're in reasonably good shape. Do I push it for one more combat? We still have the 3 bloods. How aggressive do I want to be here? Let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? We die in the run-ins? No big deal. Okay. It's some cultist shit. And this thing we fought before and it's annoying. Okay. I am concerned. Perhaps we should not have opted to do this. Or that's fine. God, the high chances of dodge are really rough. Oh yeah, I remember these things. I remember these annoying things. Okay. Now it's our party's chance. You just take less melee damage. That's fine. You don't have any good abilities if I hop in front of you, do you? Because we don't have Firefly on. You could move back forward, actually, and pull one of these things forward, maybe. Actually, so that's probably the play. Do I pop the blood yet? No. We dash forward. And put riposte on ourselves. And then we... You don't have that high bleed resist. Let's try to put a dot on you. Okay. The winded's a little annoying, but that's okay. Now you... First thing you do is you laudanum yourself to remove that horror. And then I'm tempted to plague grenade these to try to get rid of their dodges, but I'm also tempted to heal you. No, plague grenade first. One dodge, one hit. Okay. Resisted the plague. That's not that big a deal. Removing the buffs. Okay. Okay. Coast pops off. Hey, I don't mind that they... Oh, I was planning to move you back forward. That's really annoying that landed on you. We can still hopefully pull this thing. I just can't move you forward, though. Yeah, okay. I don't hate that. It's fine. Is that just another horror? Resist, okay. What can you do from the front rank? Small little smack. Think the spiky halos you when you wake up in the morning? Oh, that moves you all the way back? Shoot. Annoying. You're still taking less damage from melee attacks. I think taking these things out, because they can also heal us. We know that for a fact. So I think we now... Do I accept the stress? I think this is the time.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
We're guaranteed crit, we're guaranteed extra damage, we're guaranteed speed next round. These things have death resist? They do not, so no. Boom. So we one-shot that because of the blood. We've got two more of those, one on you. We don't necessarily have to use them on the characters that are holding them. We could put them on this back on you, but we'll think about that. Less damage and speed for each winded token, but I don't mind the idea of just continuing to try and apply more bleed out on this. We can't hit this thing anyway. We could just smack it, but it's already taking minus 50% damage from melee attacks and are winded. So at this point, the only thing McD can really do... Actually, yeah, we're not gonna want to use the blood on you. You put your blood on Proud. That stress is getting high, but it's okay. And then you just continue to try to make this thing bleed. Hey, 8 despite the minus damage is pretty significant. Resisted, okay, but we hit it for 8 still. Do we try to yoink you again? Crit's not gonna kill you. Let's hold on to the bleed for now, but we will try to yoink you. That might affect what he can do from back there. Now we just spent all this time buffing you. It would be a shame if you got one shot right here. So let's actually, well, let's laudanum you just because your stress is getting a little high. And then 30. I mean, I could try to blight one of them, but I think tossing a heal here is the safe bet. What are you gonna do? Does moving you back one rank affect your moves you can do at all? Doesn't seem like it. 20! 20's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. This thing still gets to go next? Oh, it's gonna worship. That's a heal? Fuck you. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Remember, you only have 15 health and we're guaranteed a boosted crit here, so I think you're dead no matter what. Shame we couldn't take both of those out before they got a heal off on the big guy. 11? Ouch. Okay. But you have bleed now. That's actually kind of convenient. Going to the store is annoying, but because you have bleed, you can actually cauterize yourself. Now, I think dots are the way to get you down, but I also think that characters need my heals. This is our second last laudanum. We're putting it on you because I think we're going to probably buff you again next round for 3 more stress with the blood. McD is low. I probably just heal McD here, right? Shall do you have 40?
A little help impeccably timed.
The question is, can you actually... Now that they've given you 2 stacks of that, can you even really do anything to this? 2, yeah. It's okay. Okay, you're up next. You actually have your own blood. We could just put it on you. But you don't do as much damage as that character. Yeah, we need to...
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
That's 8 stress, but this thing hasn't done anything that applies stress yet. We're playing with fire here a little bit, but we got to be risky to win this fight, I think. Get with a Searing Strike. Ah, don't apply the burn. That's unfortunate. Now, this is definitely your better move, but it's taking minus 50%, which brings this to a 3 to a 4.5, which is not as good as a 3 to a 6. So I think we pistol shot for this guaranteed crit instead of... Oh wait, no, this is on ranged attacks now. Oh, never mind. No, we absolutely Wicked Slice here for big damage.
A brilliant conclusion.
Smack it for 20. Good stuff. Okay, it's got 15 health left. It's gonna smack somebody. It's gonna smack everybody. That's actually okay, because this does lower damage across everyone. That shouldn't be enough to put anyone to death's door on their own.
Steady yourself.
Yeah. Okay. You're at 9 stress now. That's gonna be bad if you... Oh, but you have another laudanum, so we can use one more on you. Now at this point, you're dealing very low damage. Do I try to apply a bleed to this again? I think at this point we just have to only... Oh wait, bleed can only hit this rank, and that's not useful to us. Okay, we'll just smack it for a couple of damage. Oh, 6, that's not bad. Okay, we pop a laudanum on Proud, just to stop that from being too bad. And then you're at 9. Got some options here. We could try to blind it. Its debuff resist is 40. We could try to Noxious Blast it. That's 30. Or we could just... Let's just heal, actually. I think we're in good shape. I think just healing to sort of Try to stay out of like immediate death ranges. The safest play we have. We've got 3 characters going before it goes. Now it's on melee attacks reductions, which means I think switching to pistol shot. Okay, 5. That's okay. It also has what? 30%? 33% death reduction. That's okay. We don't have any heals left, so now we have to... Do we try to kill it? Do we try to blind it so it can't... Its blight resist is lower than its debuff resist, so going for the blight for the kill is actually... Okay, that puts it to death's door. Looks like a resist. Unfortunate, but it's at death's door. Okay. None of your moves ignore death resist, so... There we go. Are you alright? And that's going to give them... We win and we get a relationship out of it. Delicate and H-Ken are hopeful.
Inspiration unites the hopeful.
Lovely. Okay, we did it. That was close. I don't think we win that without the blood. The fact that we could guarantee our highwaymen to one-shot the cherubs, I think is the only reason we succeed in that fight. Which is good to know. Thank you for the hypes. And the nices. And the blesses also, earlier in the fight. I didn't comment on those, but the blesses were much appreciated. We're going to have to ditch some stuff. Probably stuff we're already carrying. Although, actually, we spent all 3 of our bloods as well as all of our laudanums, I think, so that's 4 slots we can free up for characters to hold new stuff. So that's useful. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't quite mute in time to get that first cough.
The loathing abates.
The loathing abates. Okay, so 6 items we need to clear out. 4 can go on the characters themselves. Oh yeah, we got hopeful, which is nice. Ooh, wait. Oh, H-Ken's only 1 away from one with Proud and only 2 away with McD. H-Ken almost has relationships with everybody. Let's actually just check everybody's status out. Proud only really with H-Ken is close. Delicate just got one with H-Ken, isn't really close with the other 2. And McD again, also. Okay, so H-Ken's clearly the one uniting the party. Everybody else is just slightly favorable with each other, but not really. All good ones too, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We got new trinkets. So this only works with Dark Impulse, but plus 40% damage is fantastic. Who has naturally low death resist? I see a couple 75s there. Hello? Can I do this and then give you a speed trinket? Okay, that's our trinkets sorted out better. What can people hold here? Curing blind off here, as we haven't encountered that much. Although at the moment we just need to give them things to hold that we know we're not going to want to toss. This will give you... Actually, just thematically, it makes more sense for the runaway to have the burn salve. And then we just toss the single bandage, I guess? Or no, we toss these 2 slime molds, because I never use slime mold anymore, especially now that we have food that heals without a negative effect. And there we go, our inventory's good. Hello, can you open again for a second? Thank you. So 32 relics, 60 baubles. We've got 5 mastery points, plus we did the mission to not go to the watchtower, which gave 3, so we should have 8 mastery points to spend when we get to this inn, which is nutty, I think. For this early in the game to have 8 mastery points to spend, I feel like that's really good. We don't need to leave this window open, I don't think. Wish we'd never... Oh, no! Who are you having a... Wait, H-Ken, didn't the 2 of you just become hopeful together? That's... Oh, okay. Whatever. Oh. Proud is 1 stress from a meltdown. Everyone's so stressed? Yeah, that's the rough part. I mean, Proud, in total, we gave 9 stress during that fight with the, drinking all the blood, right? So... Used a couple laudanum, so barely got out of there without a meltdown. Oh, we missed out on something because our inventory is full. A smoke bomb, I don't care. Okay, but we made it to the end, so now we can do a little bit of some finagling here for stress relief. I feel like that was a very solid first region. Ended it with 0 loathing, which is nice. Lots of mastery points to spend. Some money.
Rest tonight. Under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Wait, everybody gained a quirk from the stumbling corpse? What does that do? Heal to 25% gaunt, plus 20% damage next region, that's dope. What quirks did you all pick up? Necrophobia? Fear of cadavers and symbols of death, gain on hit, corpse. Oh, so just don't hit corpses. Punch drunk. 1 damage, 15% chance of stun, annoying. Slow hand -2 speed, annoying. Oh, you got a positive one. Committed to a power beyond themselves. What does that do for me? The only positive one is one that doesn't tell me what it does. Fair. Reasonable. Almost all negative? Yeah, that's rough. 8 mastery, though. 8 mastery. Okay, first things first. 100% chance of getting forgotten shrines. So we'll always know where shrines are, and we'll always know where the Hoarder is. Let's mastery train first. Now with 8 points, I mean, if we just average it out, that'd be two level ups each, which would be pretty useful. I think I want to do at least a few things that apply combo. Because most level ups work well with combo. Smoke Screen would give target combo. I haven't been using that, but I could start. Combo 2 blind and a vulnerable. That feels very useful. Like, you don't get to do any damage on your turn with it, but it seems like it sets up for a lot of stuff really well. And the 2 blind means it's useful for a couple of turns, right? I feel like smoke screening a strong enemy could be really good. That could apply it. It also removes dodge and removes stealth. Removing dodge could be useful too. Actually, is removing dodge useful? Because getting dodged removes dodge, and hitting them when they have dodge removes dodge. Like, dodge is just a chance to dodge the next attack, and it goes whether they're attacked or not. So removing dodge, like, you could just shoot them and have a chance of doing damage and remove the dodge anyway. So I mean, you get the combo and the potentially also removing stealth out of this, but like, it's might as well just shoot something that has dodge on it. Ooh, that's a phenomenal increase to this. Before it just removes all positive tokens, now it will remove all tokens and heal for the negative ones as well. That makes Indiscriminate Silence really, really useful. Also, it has no limit to uses per fight. Like, you can only use Battlefield Medicine 3 times during a combat. This you can use multiple times per combat, or like as many times per combat as long as things have tokens on them to remove. I think I'm definitely going to upgrade that one. And maybe Blinding Gas again? Or maybe Plague Grenade. I haven't been using Blinding Gas as much. Plague Grenade, I think, is really good. More damage. The idea of combo really appealed to me on my first run, and we did get pretty far in the first run, so maybe it was useful, but like, it's only 33% chance to apply combo. That's not fantastic. I think we're going to upgrade Indiscriminate Science, because I really like the idea of being able to remove negative tokens on my allies. And I think we're going to upgrade Plague Grenade. With you, Cauterize would go up to 33% healed. That's pretty good. Extra damage. We don't have a way of applying combo. What was going to apply combo that I liked on you? Oh yeah, I like the idea of smoke screening things. This just feels like a much better version of what I would have used Plague Grenade for, right? Applies 2 blind rather than applying blind potentially to 2 targets, but the combo is guaranteed, and there's a chance of vulnerable. Or I guess the combo is not guaranteed, but the combo is guaranteed if it beats their debuff resist. Like, whereas the Blinding Grenade, the combo only has a 33% chance, even if it beats the debuff resist. So in practice, it's actually a lot lower than 33%. Because sometimes they'll just resist it, and then it'll only work a third of the time they don't resist it. Yeah, I think an upgraded Smokescreen is a much better and more consistent way of applying combo, if I want to do that. Do I also buff your damage source? Maybe we'll hold on to a point for now. I like the idea of pistol What can we use? Smokescreen can only go on the back lines. I like the idea of smoke screening and then pistoling and getting riposte off of doing good damage to the comboed target. That seems useful. Let's upgrade your pistol shot too. That's just a straight significant damage buff, though. 4 to 7 versus 6 to 8. Crits doubled. Iron Swan goes up to 6 to 8. Crits doubled. So yeah, same thing for both of those. Just damage across the board. Self still winded. Can stun the target when they're comboable. Too weak. Don't love it. If it bleeds, we're not using a lot anyway. Forward, immobile, 3 taunt. Remove winded. Now that's super useful. That makes these other... That sort of enables these other moves much more, right? If we could bleed it out and then remove the winded that it applies. Or yop, and then remove the winded that it applies. Also gives taunt, and you're a frontline character. We'd rather have things attacking you anyway. Also makes you mobile, so stuff can't. Yeah, 100% we want toe-to-toe. And ignore... We're never... The increased damage and the increased bleed is good here. Like 6 bleed is really strong. The combo effect doesn't matter because our only currently our only way of applying combo is on your smoke screen, which... Oh no, smoke screen can hit the front target. Never mind, okay. And yeah, I think if it bleeds is just a good thing to upgrade. Do I also do your Wicked Hack though? Because I can only use that in the front rank. Or your Iron Swan. These are okay, kind of okay on their own. What else do we really want to upgrade around here? You only have one thing upgraded. This is pretty good too, actually. If you smoke screen something and then if nobody else hits it the next turn, you give a random adjacent monster the burn as well. So just spread your fire across to everybody. Let's do that. And then let's... Should we do it on that too? No, I don't think so. Cauterize. 33% heal is really good. And Cauterize is actually our only ability for healing that we can use at any health level. The Plague Doctor's healing can only be used when they're below 50% health, whereas Cauterize can be used at any level as long as they have bleed on them. Is that worth another point? We've been using Cauterize decently often. A lot of things tend to apply bleed in our experience. Let's do it. Nice. Okay. Just make sure. I think a couple of the abilities I leveled up. Yeah, this is not currently in one of your slots. What are we not using here? I've never used Ounce of Prevention. Maybe I should at some point. I use Noxious Blast. I use Blinding Gas. I use Battlefield Medicine. I use Blood Grenade. I'll put Indiscriminate Science on as well. Give you a secondary heal. Actually, we'll probably end up using this heal more, because basically anytime a target is below 50% HP and has a negative token, I may as well just use this instead of this. You only have your 5 abilities anyway. You already had all 3 of those on your rotation. What are we not using for you? Remove stealth from everybody and your backline attack, which is fine because we're not running you in the backline. And you have both the things on that you were using. What aren't you using? If it bleeds, that's okay. You still have Dysentery. We'd like to get rid of that at some point.
Every road a winding torment,
Ooh, the
Every
sluice.
bent on our destruction.
100% chance, scouting chance for field hospitals, 200% field hospitals. We want to get rid of dysentery, so that's potentially good. Also, the Photor. You like it, I think, if I'm recalling correctly. Yeah, Photor Explorer. Master of the Photor and its advantages. I don't know exactly what that does for us, but... Grave Calling minus Deathlore Resist. No thank you. Fight no more than 3 road battles. We can try to avoid those if we want. Those are the same options. This one has a 1+ mastery reward, probably because this is a bad modifier and this is a good modifier. Or we could do the sluice. We've done the sluice before. The sluice was really short, as I recall. There's like, there aren't even like paths. It's just kind of like a stretch of road underground, and there were some fights, and it was good. It was also short. I like the idea of having a high chance of finding hospitals immediately, taking advantage of our character who's good in the Photor, getting rid of that disease, getting a couple more mastery points. I like the idea of that we're going kind of all in on mastery points this run, and just having like all of our abilities upgradable. So we'll probably take the Photor. Before we do that, though, we need to do some stress relief for our party. We already upgraded our stagecoach. Okay, what do we got here? -1 stress, chance of purging a negative quirk. I think I wanted to use that on McD. Yes, I don't like light sensitive. If we happen to get our flame that high, I don't like that being punishing to us. Slow hand is not the end of the world. Fear of death dying is not the end of the world. I don't love punch drunk. The minus crit chance is really annoying. But the problem is if I use that on you and accidentally get like rolls for if it gets rid of resolution instead of punch drunk, I'm gonna feel like that's a waste. So it's better to use it on the character who has only one ability that I want to remove. All right, so we'll use that on McD, and hopefully it'll work. 2 stress relief, dope. Did we get rid of? We didn't get rid of light sensitive. That's okay. We got the stress relief. -3 stress on you. Chance to spawn a dodge token each turn until next turn. I'm planning to use your thing that gives you taunt more often, so I feel like having dodge on you when you're going to be taunting things is useful. I mean, may as well. Let's do the playing cards. Braggart. Positive, positive, positive. Negative, positive, positive. Respectful. Nice.
Tried and tested. A bond to be
I think that was 5 positives, only 1 negative on that that set of card playing. That was a really good use of that. Another one, eh? Another hopeful.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Got 2 hopefuls and a respectful in our roster. You're at 1 and 2. You're at 1 and 2. H-Ken's good with everybody. You're at 2 and 2. So this doesn't really... I mean, it'd be nice to just slowly increase other people's affinities, I guess. I mean, there's no point in holding on to it as an item, right? So negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, negative. Ooh, unfortunate that we got slightly negative on that one, but that's okay. Increase maximum HP till next in. Let's use that on you because yours is nerfed right now because you're dysentery, and let's use it on the character who has the lowest max HP. Stun resistance until next in. Who? I'm being more aggressive with using items. Than I was last time I played. We can crit our food heals in the inn. That's pretty dope. Heals 25%. Who still's less than 25%? Or who still has 25% to heal? Not you, certainly. Not. You could heal 25% and be full, actually. 25% of 50 is 52 is 13. 13 on that puts you at 49, so you could actually heal 25% as well. That was way more than 25%. What? It said 26. Did I misread that? Did that say 50% and I read it as 25? What just happened? Wait. Who has the lowest blight resist? 65, 35, 25, 35. Okay, we'll use that on Delicate. Do I use the bleed resist on somebody? The problem is we have cauterized. Like, bleed, characters getting bled is kind of nice. Yeah, we'll use it on you anyway. Okay. Some good healing all around. We've used our trinkets, we've used our stuff. Combat items. Yeah, all we're really holding now is currencies. We've freed up a lot of space. Speaking of currencies, what are you selling?
Spend what you can.
Hopefully more
Wealth no longer has meaning.
stress relief for us.
If indeed it ever did.
We want to save a little bit of this to remove that dysentery when we get there. But I'd like to... I mean, we'll take this. It's just one stress relief item. Do we take the meditative thing and do one more try at removing that negative quirk? Hey, Hugs, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. Our stress is in rough shape. We really need to remove more of it. I don't remember how much it costs to get rid of a disease at the hospital, but hopefully we... It said there's going to be more hospitals in this region, so hopefully there's one later on that we've acquired enough relics to go to that one. I think the stress heal is more important right now. You're at 6, which is tied for our highest, so yeah. Once again, we will use it on you. We got 2 out of it. Did we get rid of... We did get rid of the quirk. Perfect. All right, just been working with the holidays. Oh, sure. Yep. Yeah. I hope that's been going all right. As all right as work can, you know. And then you two will play darts. Oh, hurt your relationship, but you got stress relief, and you both got a buff for crit next region. I'll take it. Okay, I think we are as prepared as we can get. The stress is still kind of annoying, but hopefully we can find some ways to drop some of that. Gosh, without the man-at-arms in the party, stress management is really tough. Though with how well we did in that first region, we could actually afford to play this next region pretty safe and avoid like stressful stuff in general. Because I feel like we're in pretty good shape in terms of like how far are we in versus how strong our characters are. So I think we can... Oh, I didn't choose one of these yet. I said I was going to go here, right? The Photor?
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Let's get in there. At least get started on this run. I don't think we'll have time to get all the way through this region. But we'll do a few stops here and there. See how far we get. Na, 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 na. The Photor. Not to be confused with Kotor or Lotor.
The rancid crop grows unchecked.
Or General Motors. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we've got some good stuff here. Good options here early. Or okay motors? What's that? Something in the States? Oh my god. Like I've already seen 3 or 4 hospitals. Oh, it's from Animal Crossing? What is it in Animal Crossing? Was it in New Horizons, or is it something from the last one? Ooh, okay, another hero shrine. Dope. Assistance encounter. We don't need to dodge. What did we need to dodge? We need to dodge road battles. No more than 3 road battles. Mobile game pocket camp, gotcha. No more than 3 road battles is tough. If we go here, I mean, we have to take one. If we go here, we have to take one. Oh my god. How are we gonna... Is this laid out that it's possible to take less than 3 road battles? It's not looking like it. Wait a minute. If we come along here, we take 1. Then we'd have to cut this way and this way, because otherwise one of those would be 2. But then from here, I mean, this section is all 1, so it has to be. So that would be 2, then still at 2, then at 2. That's 3. And that's the end. Okay, wait. Wait, so this one's mandatory. You can't get through this section without a battle. This one's mandatory, so you can't get through this section without a battle. So you have to take... You can only take 1 other than those. Wait, which isn't possible. No, there's... Oh, yes, it is. 1 there, then there. Okay, so literally if we want to get that bonus, our path is kind of decided for us, because we have to... We have to hit the double hospitals, which isn't the end of the world. Okay. Hopefully my party agrees with that path, because I need also stress relief. Ooh, I wonder if stress relief is more important than the 2 mastery points we would get from completing that mission. Depending on where the party says they want to go, I might just have to bail on the objective for this region and just play it to minimize stress. We got so many mastery points last region that not getting those 2 is not that big a deal. Okay, where does everyone want to go? Please tell me you want to go left. That's not left. Hkin says right. Nobody else has a preference? Oh, Delicate says left. Is it just the 2 of you that care? You both have the same amount of stress, so I'm going the one that potentially keeps me en route to... We'll try to take the route that we need to go along as we can. But if we get one where like 3 or 4 members all want to go like a different direction, then I'll probably just listen to them for the stress relief. But as long as it's like even options, we'll do what we can to follow the ideal route. I find you grating in the extreme. Oof. Not the first time I've been told that. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to make it, are we? Not the first time I've been told that either. I don't like the stress that they're picking up. I gotta find ways to get rid of it. We got so many... Actually, the positive relationships, though, have chances to remove stress during combat and stuff. And we just got 3 of those towards the end of the last region, so that might help us out a lot. We got 2 hopefuls and a respectful. I think... I feel like hopeful should have a good chance of reducing stress. Just based on its name, you know? Now, we just recently got, based on the abilities we leveled up, we got sort of all these characters having good abilities and good kits that we want to use. So, I don't know if I should just do the story for who I find most interesting, or... I think your abilities are set. I don't want anything different with you, I don't think. I mean, who knows what we would unlock, but I don't think I want anything different with you. Yours are mostly set too. Yours are... let's do you again. There's still a chance we could get a heal or something for you. Maybe even a stress reduction ability. It'd be nice if we could get a stress reduction ability for one of these characters. The Brave.
The Brave.
Oh, is this one going to have a fight? They did it in Chapter 2 for this character instead of in Chapter 1. Oh my god, what is this?
She was the tip of the spear, poised to sunder the enemy line, to live forever in the songs of her people.
Okay. Got 4 soldiers. You can do Howling End, which is... Why don't you still know how to do that? This is so much stronger than anything you have right now. Or Warcry, which... stuns your target. So we could stun 2 of them, or we could do a big damage hit. I feel like stunning 2 of them is... more effective here? They both resisted. Never mind. Wasted a turn. They have 60... Our allies only have 11 health and they all have 60. Am I not supposed to win this? We have 50. doesn't tell me they're debuff resist, so like I don't know if that stun is something I'm supposed to be trying to use or what. No, they're all sneering. I know, they clearly aren't taking us seriously. They don't do a ton of damage. I feel like I can actually, if I just wail on them with that high damage ability I have, I can probably win this, but I wonder if there's some sort of benefit for keeping my party members alive. I don't know if it's possible to keep my party members alive. No, because I get so few turns, right? Even if I'd hit something, I wouldn't have killed a unit there, and they've almost got these two killed. Oh, we'll see, there goes one. I mean, maybe if I had landed that stun off the bat, but I feel like if the fight's reliant on, like, perfectly not getting anything wrong, I'm just not supposed to win. Or not supposed to win, but just not supposed to keep this alive. I can still win. Okay, you're gonna taunt me, that's okay. Oh, I got a new move now. Requires party corpse, back one, summons clanmates? No, fuck that. I'm just gonna... They seem to focus the clanmates instead of me, but I take stress if too many clanmates die. Okay, I think I'm starting to see the mechanics of this. Oh, they have 100% debuff resist. So I should have looked at that. So the war cry is useless. I think I could take a round of them smacking me before I summon clanmates again to tank for me. Alright, I think I want to try to reduce their numbers a little bit if I can. It seems smacking them is the way to go. Another taunt. What did that do the first time? Nothing. They're just taunting me because they killed a couple of my allies? Oh, okay. I guess that has a low chance of increasing stress. Ooh, if I'm gonna get stress from that anyway, then maybe I do want to summon allies, because it seems like the allies take longer to die than that stress takes to... Oh, fuck, okay. Okay, I see. Now I'm in the back. Can I use my moves from the back? Okay, they're gonna buff themselves. I'm gonna have to redo this. I'm already at half stress, and I feel like I've mismanaged this fight a little bit. We'll see, though. It might be okay. Oh, only 4? Why did that deal... I thought its minimum was 14. Why did that do such little damage? Is it kind of as I'm in the back? How do I redo it? I don't even know if I can redo it. I don't know what happens if I die in this fight. I've never lost one of these. I don't know. What happens if you lose a backstory fight? Well, shit. Some more stress. And they're buffed, so you're gonna kill. Yeah, what the hell? I don't know how you do. This seems much more difficult than the other characters' backstory fights. This is just something I'm missing. Oh, now we cower? Back 3, stress 4, which puts us over in stress. Okay, I think this is a mandatory loss. It seems like this character's backstory is that they did not succeed in this fight.
Her entire life
Yeah, okay.
spent in preparation. But when it mattered most, she had failed.
So basically, her and her people were up against overwhelming odds, and most of them were killed, and she blames herself for not being stronger. Bloodlust. Another way to remove Winded. Attacks deal 20% damage when the target is bleeding. Okay. That seems useful as well. I like the ways that she has to remove Winded. That was one of the issues I had, or not one of the issues, but like, yeah, actually, one of the issues I had with the Hellion in the first game is that while I love the Hellion, there were only certain moves I was really willing to use because they were the ones that reduced her damage. I just felt like they were not very effective. Because like you use them once and then you're just not doing anything for the rest of the fight, essentially. But now that this Hellion has ways to remove those debuffs, it creates more of an interplay with the abilities where you use an ability, get the debuff, then use her debuff removal, etc., etc. What's my current debuff removal that I put on? This one, right? Forward, immovable, taunt, removes. Yeah, I think that's currently better. We'll see what this does when I upgrade it. Although this actually potentially syncs up really well with, like, if it, or with bleed out, because like you apply the bleed, and then you remove the debuff and damage buff yourself the next turn, and then you apply more bleed, etc., etc. This one's pretty good too. They're both good. Is there something here I'm not planning to use? Yeah, let's put you on instead of that. Just for the hell of it. Do I have a choice of route after this place? No, I don't. Okay. We're just locked into the assistance encounter. So sad you won't get to the island before bed? Oh no, love. So they reopened it up, but there's a long enough wait list that you won't get there in time? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's really rough. It seems like based off what you've... It's a 35-minute queue, so maybe? Oh, I mean, that's... You could get in then, maybe. It seems like from what you've been saying with these islands, I feel like they crash a lot. Like more than normal when people open their islands. We are the light upon the horizon. Fascinating. Oh, little stress reduction there. Good work. Keep it up. Typically because people don't communicate, so multiple people try to fly in and then the system gets overloaded. Ah, gotcha. So as compared to like the turnip exchange site, which like controls how many people have the code at once, this is just like somebody puts it up and posts the code, and now it's... I gotcha. I see. So you're being really backseaty? Take charge, love. Tell them who should go when. Okay, what do we got here? You want to lose some relics, gain some light. How much light do we have? 70. Lose some relics, gain some light. That's not what I wanted to hit. Some food, some mixed loot, some coach equipment. You want to lose 25 light. Gain similar things with a trinket chance. Delica's just like, nah, we can't. We don't have time for this shit. No, we'll go with the one that gives us light. I do need more relics to do well at the hospital, but the relationship is tested. Whose? Your two's?
In crisis, no gain is in.
Another hopeful. We've got 3 hopefuls and a respectful in our party. I better start getting some stress relief from all these hopefuls, I'm telling you. It's not a free-for-all, it's similar to Storm Exchange, but a little more wonky. Oh, okay. Spiked ball, very large bleed attack. That's cool. If target bleed cure, or if target blight cures, oh yeah, it's just anti-venom. 1 target plus 15. Ooh, just a combat item that gives us flame? That's fantastic. That's amazing. Give me that. What are you all looking? Oh, you just want me to look at your new relationships? That's fine. So Hken's good with everybody. Highwayman's good with, or Proud's good with 2 characters, but Proud and Delicate are almost on the way to a negative relationship. Gotta start working on that. Oh wow, Delicate's hopeful of Hken has almost dropped to the point where it's gonna go down. You've just been having a rough time with everybody, I guess. Well, now we have to do a road encounter. What? I feel like sometimes the double tap to make the cart go by itself doesn't work very well. What do we got next on the docket? Okay, our combat encounter is right here.
The lost souls of a dying world.
Okay.
Empty of hope.
Let's see what all of these
Humanity.
these positive relationships actually do for me in a fight, because we gained all of these like since our last combat. Oh my god, what are these guys? Hello? We got shuffled, that's annoying. They spawn with dodge chance, that's also really annoying. Ghouls. Low dot resistances. Death blow resists. Wow, okay. Well. Dodge, figured. Six. Does it do anything else? A bleed, okay. And a stress? Is that mandatory, or is that just you happen to get a stress from that? Oh, you howl? Fuck.
The slow
Oh,
suffering begins.
no. I don't have any laudanum. We might be fucked.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
This run was going so well. I'm really distraught. It's okay. get through it? I mean, probably. Oh, respectful. Okay, we are starting to get some things popping off here, helping us out. Guaranteed crit, that's something. It's a guaranteed crit. My highest damage is actually bleed out now, so we'll just do that.
A breakthrough.
Okay. You're winded, but we'll remove that next turn. Got yourself some stress relief. There's still 2 turns left, so you could cauterize right now. But I think it'd be better to... Smoke screen. Yeah. Let's apply. Let's try this new... 18 isn't bad? No, 18's not bad at all. Resisted the blind, but took the vulnerable in the combo. Okay. Skull toss. Oh, so okay, so these are the... Yeah, I remember these from the first game. Oh my god, the stress. They both have combo on them currently. Ooh, your Proud's at 9 stress. Proud is at 9. Stressaroonies. 6. We could, in theory, crit this for enough. It's vulnerable, so it's taking extra damage. We could... In theory... No, we didn't crit, but that's okay. I was gonna say we might have been able to kill that. Howl again? Two every turn for 3 turns. There's only 50% chance, so it's not guaranteed, but we've got no way to deal with it. Time to say goodbye to all those positive relationships I was just excited to have. Probably. You're gonna go to Death's Door anyway. You have resist, but... Do we Plague Grenade you, I guess? Dodge. Sure. Respectful. You are welcome at my fire. Okay, stress relief for... Okay, that's good, actually. H-Ken is the one we least want to have a meltdown. Maybe they won't diminish fully? Hopefully not. H-Ken's the one we least want to melt down, because they're maintaining relationships with everybody. So that 2 stress relief there is really good. Ah, you have dodge. I hate that you have dodge right now. We could remove our thing, and we could also... Yeah, let's put a damage on you, taunt, and immobilize. You go first, don't howl again. Yep, okay, Proud's gonna melt down. I really wish there was even just a chance of them resisting the meltdown. Oh, okay. Proud and McD have 1 point left, but they're still... Oh, but Proud and Delicate are now in a negative relationship. Suspicious. So they're gonna start stressing each other out more and stuff.
All trust is lost.
So fucking ridiculous that you can't. Oh, that there's no way for it to not go poorly. Yeah, makes you so angry. It's pretty silly. Get his Darkest Dungeon, but fuck that mentality. Well, one of the best things about the first game, though, was that, like, getting full stress was not always bad. It was usually bad. But removed all those other roles, and it's like, for you to do well now you need the Man-at-Arms, because otherwise you can run into shit like this. Is that... You've watched some other people play this a little bit, Love. Is that a general consensus? Because, like, this is only my third run, so, like, that's how I feel now, but I also don't know. Maybe one of these characters has stress abilities that I will unlock, or maybe one of the characters I will unlock later has stress abilities that are useful. So, like, it's possible that that's not... So you got your stuff. What am I going to do with you this turn? You have dodge, which is super annoying. And let's just put you at death's door, I guess. Swapping out one roll is necessary for another. Sure, yeah. Depends, honestly, but most people have seen are running him. Okay. Just the meltdown destroys relationships, potentially makes one get really bad and lowers all that health. Too high stakes, you don't agree with. That's fair. I mean, that's a valid take. That is a valid take. And I mean, for all we know, that is something maybe that, as they've seen a lot more gameplay now, maybe they've identified, and it's not going to be quite like that in the full release, right? It might get tweaked. I should cauterize you.
A little help, impeccably.
Not sure, honestly, but it's still a no for you to buy. Fair. Hate that because it was one of the games you were looking forward to the most this year. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, stress relief. No, I should really heal you. You've got the bleed on you, but you also have death blow. You also have death resist. This should be guaranteed to finish you as long as it doesn't dodge. Yeah, okay. One down. Now you're in the front. Okay, and our full roster gets to go. Has this not ended yet? I feel like these howls should be over. Maybe I'm just being... It's stacked, but stacked doesn't extend the duration. Stacked doubles the... Well, I guess it would extend it by the 1 round. Yeah, that's fair. That's valid. I gotcha. Resist? Annoying. Okay, yours dropped off without getting another point in it. That's great. Thought it added. No, I'm pretty sure how. I mean, it adds by 1 because like it. What it does is they overlap. So for the turns they overlap, it's doing twice as much stress, and then it goes like 1 turn longer because it was. Yeah. We're on the same page. Are there things you hate playing a game where you can play perfectly and still lose? Sure. Like that random element makes you mad. I mean, that's fair too. Yeah. I guess my only... I mean, I don't disagree with any of that. And it's not really, I wouldn't say, a defense of this game. I just don't feel like this game, at least in my experience so far, is necessarily more like that than the first game. The meltdown is definitely punishing, but I feel like other aspects are maybe a little less punishing than they used to be. I don't feel it's less fair, I guess, overall. Let's just heal again. See, with things like DBD, you can at least say you misplayed, or the opponents played better, now that some random occurrence happened, sure. This game has a lot of more of that, because in the OG game you could leave battles if it was getting risky. Ah, another howl. Thank you. This is like if you misplayed or had bad luck or didn't have the right stuff. Now you have to wait it out. Yeah. Dodge, of course. Yeah, well, the not leaving battles thing is because it's more rogue-like now. Like, now you just have the one party and you play that party till they die. Like, it's like, for instance, Hades. It's not the same game, of course, but, like, Hades, you can't just, like, leave a room before you kill all the enemies in it. Once you go into a room, you gotta win that room or you lose your run, right? So this is going with that same mentality. That's not necessarily, doesn't mean it's necessarily good, but that's what they're sort of aiming for. How much health do you have? 5. You're taking 6. Let's just smack you. Put you to death's door. Is for the dodge at least? True. Yes. And, okay, the blood got you. So now we don't take the rest of the... So, like, for instance, that's right there is something that they made slightly easier in this one, is that is dots and horror and all that stuff doesn't persist once the fight's over, right? Once the fight's done, you don't have to worry about it. So if you end a fight with, like, 5 stacks of horror, well, it's just gone. Which is nice. It'd be a nightmare if that stayed in this version. That said, we're in rough shape. Here I was when we left the inn talking about how good I was feeling about this run, and that first fight. I mean, that was just a road fight, too. That wasn't even like a location fight or like a cultist fight. Oh my god, our stress is rough. Have any more of the stuff to help with the horror to give someone before you start getting out on the road? No. And see, potentially, while it's not something I knew at the time, we could make the argument that that's a misplay on my part, that I so readily used my laudanum in the previous region. Right? The much safer decision would be to not push those Guardian fights as far, hang on to my laudanum, and save it for when I run into enemies that use horror moves more often. So it's a risk-reward thing. I used all my laudanum, now I don't have it when I really, really need it. I got the rewards from those fights I used the laudanum for. But is that worth it? They also encourage you to do that, though. That's one of the things, is that because inventory space is so limited, I've been trying to use my items more than I did previous run. Although, for what it's worth, my very first run, I made it to the final boss. I was mostly hoarding items, and part of the reason I leveled up so much after the run is because I tossed so much stuff away, right? The thing is, throwing things away while it's not useful in the run that you're in contributes to how much you level up and unlock new stuff at the end of the run. So there's something to be said for maybe just holding an inventory of all the best stuff and just tossing the extra stuff as you get it, so that when you really need something, you have it. See both sides of it, for sure, for sure. I think both are potentially valid strategies. I think it requires a little more trial and error for me to really know what I want to hoard and what I want to just use as I get it, kind of thing. let's continue on to the cache. Actually, wait. What's this exclamation mark trying to tell me? Oh, it's trying to tell me about their negative relationship. That's fine. Oh, and you got Deathseeker? Revels in the proximity of their own end on death's door, -10 stress. Holy shit. That's really useful. If your turn order's right, and you can set it up so your character goes to death's door when you have a healer coming up again soon. This is a really good way to manage stress on a character. That's incredible. What? Yeah, that's the best positive quirk I've seen so far in this game, I think. That's fantastic. Mildly annoying that you picked it up after you melted down, but it's fine. We have it now. But yeah, no, I don't have anything that can do... Are you mocking me? Nope. Oh, those two lost a relationship point. Oh. Oh wait, you weren't the one that was at 9. Like D's at 9, like that's gonna pop anytime here. So we're about to get another meltdown. Now, if that was common and they got positive quirks like that after stuff, well, and again, I'm not trying to argue against valid criticism, but with the roguelike aspect, like 10, 15 runs from now, am I going to be getting really good positive quirks more often because I will have unlocked more of them as I level up my profile? You know what I mean? Like, where we're only on run 3, we don't have access to the stuff, so it could be... Like, most roguelites get easier the more you play them, so... Are a lot of these gripes, like, the absolute hardest the game gets, essentially, because we're in our first few runs, and as we get more stuff, it gets easier?
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
What do we get? Anything good? Some bread. Ooh, 12 relics. Ooh, what's this? I don't think I've seen this before. What's this trap? Immobilizes enemy medium bleed attack. That's not bad. Whittling tools. Nice if I was at an inn. Design-wise, not being able to use certain items except in the inns, I think, is one of my big problems. Like, why can't my characters just whittle while they're sitting in the cart between areas? I mean, I guess the cart's kind of bumpy and it's not a good time to whittle, but generally speaking. Oh wait, no, don't leave the items behind. Oh, that was close. Right, now we're still technically on our ideal path for this region. What time is it, though? I think this is a good... Right after that's a good place to call it. I assume it saves frequently enough. I assume it saves, like, after we go to that spot. What's the exclamation mark on my profile? What? What? I hate... Oh my god. I don't know if any, like, minor inconvenience bugs me more than notifications that I can't figure out how to get rid of. Why is that exclamation mark there? I've looked through all of this stuff many times. Well, not many times, a couple of times. I've looked through all these things. Why are you notifying? Okay, now it's gone. I don't know how I got rid of that, but it's fine. But yeah, we'll call it there. This was good. The run was going good. Now it's a struggle, but that'll happen sometimes. Some excellent discussion tonight about the pros and cons of the game design and stuff. Which is one of my favorite things I think about playing early access stuff is discussing the decisions that have been made. So I appreciate people chiming in with their thoughts about how things work. Let me quickly go see where we can go hang out. Thank you all for hanging tonight, though. Next stream is Wednesday, I believe, assuming that it happens, because I've been a little inconsistent with actually doing streams recently, but it should be us finally hopping into Banner Saga 3. I say finally, it's only been it hasn't been that long since we finished the second one, but I think we'll finally be jumping in there, which should be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Oh, Steph is playing some more Final Fantasy VI, which is always a good time. My god, my voice is just conveniently starting to go right at the end of stream. It's good timing. Thanks for streaming. You're most welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, what is a good... we'll use our usual read call. I like it. Okay, there is emote version. Here is heart version. As always, you can use your own emotes. You all know the drill. You all know the spiel and the drill. Okay, we'll go over there and enjoy some amazing Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, so Banner Saga 3 Wednesday, hopefully. And yeah. I appreciate you all being here and hanging out for some Darkest Dungeon. It has been a good time. I hope to hang with you again in the future. Take care of yourselves, please, and thank you. Stay hydrated. Make sure to eat when you are hungry, and potentially even if you're not hungry, if it's been a while since you've ate. Get some good rest whenever you call it a day. Make sure to at least try to allow yourself time to get a healthy amount of sleep. I know it doesn't always happen, even when we're in bed and ready to sleep. It doesn't always go that way, but at least put in the effort. And yeah, I hope to see you and talk to you again. Take care of yourselves. I love you, appreciate you. Have a good night. Goodbye.